Hello, Leo.
Hello.
Thank you for your time. We are here at your place, 35 degrees.
Almost.
We just manage. In order to have the right information, could you just tell us who are you?
I'm Leo Poulet, 34 years old soon, recently. I'm living in France. I do skateboard for 22 years now.
Yeah,
I'm working at the Skatepark builders, so I build skatepark professionally in France, and I also have an association building skatepark around the world for poor countries.
that's this Wonders Around the
Wonders
World.
around the world, yeah.
Yeah. And you're head of France, and you go in other countries, just poor countries, three world countries, to build skateboard parks.
Mainly, yes.
Yes. And you are very successful because I read about you. And you built many skateboard parks already in your life.
Yes. I build, I don't know how much actually, I don't know how many, but with Wonders, we did almost 20 projects in the five last year.
That's very much because
Yes.
you go there and build it from scratch.
First, we be on connection with the people there, with the
Yeah.
skate scene. We've been on contact with them. Then we work with them to get the land, to try to manage the finance. And then we come with 20 volunteers and we build. So it's a long process.
Long process. When you talk about these skateboard parks, you build them from scratch and fast, as I
Yeah.
noticed. They are raised up. You work with volunteers. You do the plans, the project, everything. It needs a lot of, what do I say, tenacity,
Yeah.
curiosity, taking risks, all these things.
Yeah, so if we work fast because we don't have much finance, so you
Yeah,
can't feed too many people for too long. You can't
yeah,
give the house for too long.
yeah.
So you have to be fast. So then, yeah, everything need to be very precisely prep
Yes.
before you come, before you show up,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, and yeah, if everything is good and on good condition, for sure you come and on 5 weeks you can do the
Build the whole
project. I
park.
mean, it depends the size, but we always try to don't go too big to
Mm-hmm.
be able to do it on a short time.
Looking at yourself when you do all these things, what do you personally think brought you so far? You have a trait you would say, this is the one that keeps me going?
Mm, yeah, I would need to start from the beginning of the story, but
Yes.
I was so I did skateboarding teacher for 6 years,
Yeah.
and then I quit, and then I just start to travel just for traveling.
Yes.
But then I get bored about just be on travel alone, and
Yeah.
it was just yeah. I mean, when you get the best views, the best country, the best sunset, everything, then I don't know. For me, it was kind of every day is the same, even if you are on
Mm.
travel. So then at the end, Lisa Jacob, a good friend of mine, she invited me to help to build in Nepal.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I show up in Nepal, I saw all of these volunteers killing themselves in the sun and a lot of work
Mm-hmm.
doing this. I didn't know much about construction before, and I just
Mm-hmm.
show up, and my mind just blew up when I saw them doing this, and I realized that they do all of this for free. That is just motivation and love behind, and I was like, okay, this is now is for me. I'm gonna only do this, and then I just keep doing this for 3 years, but jumping from one project to another.
Mm-hmm.
So travel the whole world, like doing project. And so I learn a lot on those. But yet now I can't stop, and I wouldn't stop,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
You said before, I would love to get stuck
Yeah,
with this project.
but I'm getting stuck on those projects, and I don't think I'm gonna do something else in my life. Like, it's way too much smile behind what we do. The kids
Yeah,
are way too much smiling, and I mean, when your life is getting a big changement because you start to do skateboarding, you know, like, if you bring this somewhere, kids gonna have a life changer for sure. It's gonna be a banger.
really.
Yeah, and it
You
works. Like, we saw it. It's confirmed.
again and again
And
with the
again,
project.
yeah. And as much as the country is poor and or even on war, or I mean, any kind of hard developed country, more is hard, and more you're gonna bring something that is gonna help them to escape.
The
So yeah,
daily life they
yeah,
have, the
exactly.
hard daily life they
Mm-mm.
have. So it's also an scientific part about this skating and having this moving and balance keeping, and it has an impact on your brain.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I mean, what you develop the most, I would say, is you learn how to fall and to go again, you know, and to just never stop. As I mean, you need to get what you start, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to learn a new tricks, I'm gonna kill myself to do a new tricks.
Yeah,
But this, when you learn this as a child,
yeah,
then when you grow, is nothing is gonna stop you. I think in your life in general. You know what I mean? You learn how to fight when you get on trouble. When you have an objective, you're gonna have it for sure. I mean, it just like push you up, I would say.
you learn stuff for your life. You learn to fight. You learn to redo, stand
Exactly.
up.
Be patient.
Ah,
A lot of things. This is what I say the most to the parents when I was a skateboarding teacher is, as soon as you give me your kids to learn how to skate, is the life's gonna change. You have to know it. Stuff is gonna be different after, and it's always changing.
so when you leave these parks, you you give instructions and learn them to skate so they can give the skills to other kids.
No, we don't do this.
No.
We so if we go build somewhere, it's because it's already people skating there,
Ah,
and they are asking to get a place to skate, and
mm-hmm,
they don't have any. We would never go somewhere where there's absolutely no one skating and
mm-hmm,
put a skate park there,
mm-hmm.
because I mean, it's other NGOs doing this,
Yeah,
and I respect definitely the way they work. But for us, what is important is to give the space. We don't do the after work,
yeah,
because for us, the local people have to do the after work, because we're just giving the space, and
mm-hmm,
they have to take care of the space, and if
mm-hmm.
because they know how to skate, they can teach the people and bring the people on their
Yeah.
place.
That's another approach than the
Yeah,
others.
exactly.
Ah, interesting. And yeah, it sort of makes sense because if you give everything, the teachers, the skateboard, the skate park, they just consume
Yeah, and then you have to do this forever. You're
because they
not
do.
gonna stop, you know.
Yeah.
If you start to give lesson, if you start to give job to them, if you start to give skateboard everything,
Mm-hmm.
as soon as you're gonna stop, it's gonna be very hard for them to survive. I mean, they're gonna find a way, you know, but it's gonna be a trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do mainly is to try to bring at least 50 skateboards
Yeah.
that we leave there, but mainly that's it.
Okay.
And it's also because we don't want to put a flag there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a current problem of NGO, I would say, is to say that we build a park there, and we're still working there, and we're working on 24 countries, different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not our approach. What we like is just to say that we give them something,
Yes.
and we come back in our country. That's
Finish.
it.
Yeah.
And it's also because it's way more work to do the after work, to do all of the development behind. You know, is you need. I mean, you need a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't have any.
Yeah. Yeah. But still, you go there and you keep up your spirit and do it. That's the amazing thing.
We try.
Yeah, you try. You do.
Yeah, we do.
I saw your website. It's impressive, and you still go on. And even you say all of these obstacles, all of this hassle and struggle. I would like to do that forever
Yeah,
because
for
you
sure.
get back the smile.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best salary you can get. Huh? It's smiles from kids and even adults, you know, but it's just to see people that they're enjoying what you do. And you can see, like, on the face, you know, like, you remind me just something is we build in Syria with another NGO, not Wonders. But as soon as we finish to build the park, you can see on the face of the kids that they never have something fun like this before. When they just start to be on a skateboard and the skateboard is moving, you can see on the face that they never get this feeling, you know. They never get that much good energy at the same point, you know. It's just like, so yeah, I mean.
It's it.
Yeah.
That's it for you.
Yeah.
Great. And others have the benefit. You get the compensation, but they have something they can do and learn for life.
Yeah. If
That's
I could
great.
have this for salary in my whole life, I would say I don't need a job.
So, where do you get your inspiration from to do these parks? Is there sort of a pattern, or you just do the plan and then construct?
So we get contact from the locals.
Yeah.
They send us an email saying that they need a park, and then from this, it's a long. I mean, we exchange a lot of emails to know if who they are, because we also get sometimes emails from kids in the middle in Africa. They get our emails and they try, but sadly we can't like do this with everyone. So when we get on contact with, for example, a local association or something, then we are very on attention on what we do, you know. And then we have to explain them the whole process, and then sometimes the money from can be a private sponsor paying for everything. It can be the country, can be a crowdfunding. Sometimes it's just a crowdfunding running for 2 or 3 years, and then at some point the money is coming. And then we come. I mean, as soon as we get the 20 or 30 volunteers free, then we come. And then you have to be also the good weather. Because like most of the country we go, it's 6 months a year you can't go to build, because we build with concrete. So
And where do you recharge yourself?
Myself.
Yes.
What do you mean by recharge?
Yeah, you work hard. You
Yeah.
have a lot of stress building.
Yeah.
And then when it's over, what do you do?
I skate.
I skate.
I skate, and I mean I surf too, and
Yes.
and I have a splendid girlfriend that I like to hang out with and do some hiking and just like be with friends, and but mainly I skate a lot. Yeah. I mean I try, because my body is getting tired, but I try to keep skating as much as I can, for sure.
Yeah. When we are talking about your project, these are long-term projects, and in general, do you have any utopia? You have sort of a vision of an ideal world? for all of us?
For the whole world.
Yeah, how should it be?
Wow. I don't know if I really have the answer on this, but I mean the best word to me would be to grow vegetables and to don't no one have to work, no have to spend time on job and just enjoy their whole life.
Yes.
I would say.
But in general, we have lots of wars, we have lots of injustices, and the approach would be, so as I hear from you, would be this whole project is giving
Yeah.
and looking that also the others are being well.
Take care of each other. I
Yeah.
mean, it's the main point. If everyone is doing this, I think we could live without politics.
Yeah, that would be a nice
Yeah,
approach.
actually, if we could all help and respect each other, we would not need anything else.
Yeah. So we are back to respect and take care.
Yeah.
So easy.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen, but it would be the best
Yeah.
word for me.
Yeah, that would be the best word.
Yeah.
We are talking a lot about skating. So you agree we go skating now?
Yeah, we can go skate for sure.
Okay. Thank you for your time, dear.
Thanks.